When searching the best way to get to Japan, one option that always comes up is ANA. I've watched countless amount of YouTube videos about this, and my hypothesis is that they're one of the best experiences all the way to Japan as well as serving some of the best foods. But today we're going to test that out, and I'll take you guys along with me and hopefully conclude whether ANA is the best option to Japan. Konnichiwa, Kusu desu. Today, we start off our journey at Heathrow Terminal 2. After we put the suitcases onto the trolley, we headed into the departure hall. This is where I say the experience actually started off very well. Just to let you know, we are travelling with a toddler, so we had to send our pushchair away, and that counts as a oversized luggage. So the staff directed us to the ANA counter. As a matter of fact, it wasn't open yet, but just about as it was opening, the staff said a few words in Japanese on the lines of something like, "Thanks for waiting, we're about to start service now." This honestly makes you feel like you're experiencing Japanese customer service already in the UK. The staff was also very kind and patient, helping us send our suitcases away and telling us the boarding information. You know the phrase that first impression always matters, and honestly this was a very good first impression. Here is a look at Heathrow Terminal 2 if you've never been here. We didn't spend too much time here, so we just headed to our boarding gate, which took about 15 minutes or so and a few escalator rides. We specifically chose the evening flight as traveling a toddler, hopefully this will help us be able to sleep more. If you are traveling with a toddler like us, you do get special priority and board first, so definitely use that as definitely this makes a huge difference. But the evening flights are always more expensive, and I was really intrigued whether this is actually worth the extra money. Alright, finally about to board the ANA. I think it's a 777. Very excited. We've got a whole row to ourselves. We're traveling our family free this time. Or actually some we travel free all the time. Here is a look of our home for the next 14 hours. I love the blue ambient atmosphere here. It definitely gives you the ANA impression already. The economy class in 777 is configured as a 3-4-3 layout. Everything looks very clean and immaculate already, which is very good. And you see there is a nice ANA blanket for you while you go to sleep. The entertainment screen is definitely very new and it's definitely on the larger side for economy, so very happy about this. We'll check out the entertainment that's offered later in this trip, so stay tuned for that. I would say the legroom for economy class is actually pretty good here. I'm not the tallest, but definitely it's very spacious for my legs. One feature that I'd like to point out as well is that there's such a footrest. Normally footrest is only found in premium economy. It's actually really helpful at stretching your legs and make you feel a little bit less tired during this 14-hour flight or so. So this is definitely a very nice bonus to have in the economy class. Also in front of you, you find a big pocket where your headphones exist. I would say these headphones were decent and did the job. Also, you'll find a duty-free magazine, a safety instruction manual, and an waterproof bag as well. Below that, there's another two smaller pockets to just throw anything you like. And also there is USB charging in front of you as well. The head cushion is also adjustable too, it goes up and down and left and right depending how you like it. After all the passengers have boarded, and then a safety instruction video came on and I was pretty surprised about this. It was Pokemon inspired, which was really cool I thought. This was another touch that ANA delivered, which makes you feel like you're already in Japan already and makes you feel really happy honestly. Shortly after this, we taxied and left London and started our journey all the way to Japan. Itadakimasu. The service started off with an oshibori. If you don't know what this is, it's basically a wet towel to clean your hands. Shortly after that, we received some snacks. On this occasion, we got some Japanese rice crackers and a drink of our choice. The crackers were very delicious, and both items actually came from Japan as well, even the Pepsi I got. A really cool thing I want to point out here is that the napkins are actually made from green tea leaves, which is really cool I thought, and give us sustainability. After happily finishing my snacks, let's go check out the entertainment system. If you have checked out my other airline reviews, you already know that I'm not the biggest movies or series guy, but here is what they had on offer. For the movie, they seem to have a lot of choices and a good variety as well. If anyone knows this is a good selection, please drop it in a comment and let me know. One thing that I normally use from the entertainment system is the music. I was actually surprised how much music they had on offer here, especially the Japanese music. even have my favorite One OK Rock. My favorite song here is Wherever You Are, and I definitely recommend you guys listen to this one. It's definitely my favorite. The one thing I actually know is animation or anime or cartoons. They had so many here from my nostalgic childhood like Crayon Shin-chan, Anpanman, Doraemon, and many more. It's definitely helped me keep entertained throughout the 14-hour flight all the way to Tokyo. I also checked out the shopping catalogue, which was really cool. They had this really cool Seiko A&A collaborative watch. It's definitely hinted me to buy some watches when I'm in Japan or even here. The catalogue was also very fun to just get some inspiration on what to buy in Japan. They even had a leaf for hairdryer. This is honestly one of my things I really want to get. If you've used a hairdryer before, I think you know what I mean, right? After over an hour, they started the dinner service. They have a laminated menu for us, which was really nice. We had two options for the dinner. A was a Japanese style and B was a Western style. Both dishes looked really tasty. But obviously I had to go with the salmon because we're in Japan and the Japanese seafood is honestly really good. But I'm certain the Irish beef stew was pretty good too. As well as the main, it came with side dishes as well. The presentation of the food was really good for economy, I thought. The rice in my dish was Japanese rice, which was so fluffy. The salmon and the vegetables were definitely a good combination here. And this was actually one of the best salads I've ever had. The salad dressing was really good and the vegetables were very fresh. The meal even came with metal cutlery, which elevated the experience. Combining the amount of food we got and how good the quality was, I was definitely very happy after finishing this. If we look at the child meal, which we specially ordered before checking in, the main was a classic Japanese hamburger style with mashed potatoes and assorted vegetables. After dinner, I just listened to some music and had a few hours sleep. Just like that, it was breakfast time already. For breakfast, there was the same type of options. A was the Japanese style and B was the Western style as well. And guess which one I ordered? Yes, obviously I ordered the Japanese style again. The meal definitely felt like you're having a typical breakfast at a fancy hotel when you're in Japan. From all the flights I've reviewed so far, I say the breakfast option is very good here. There's also a look at the child meal we ordered as well. The main was a classic rigatoni pasta style. This was very thoughtful as our toddler loves eating pasta. They also served coffee or tea after breakfast, so I opted for a coffee here, as that's my favourite drink. It wasn't that long until we arrived in Japan. Near the end of the flight, the staff came by and offered us A&A postcards and sweets. This was really cool as you get to see some of the cool liveries A&A offer, as well as a nice souvenir or memory to take back home. The sweets were really tasty and I love the A&A branding here. Also, they gave us some kids' toys here as well. I believe they gave us one of everything they had. It came with this really cool picture book and a notebook which is inspired by the Japanese airports. And they even gave us this fluffy toy. My toddler loved it and wore it on her wrist straight away. Just like that, we almost arrived at Japan. Honestly, it didn't even feel like 14 hours long. I believe this is a combination of the experience being so smooth and comfortable with A&A. The staff was so friendly and attentive. And honestly, it felt like you're receiving the typical high-level Japanese customer service. They were always checking out how the passengers were doing, as well as offering refreshments like quite frequently during the trip. So I've got to applaud the team for doing a really good job here.
Welcome to Japan, where the local time is now 5:38 in the afternoon on this Wednesday, 18th of February. Please remain seated until the captain transfers to seatbelt sign and will be careful when
Alright guys, we finally landed in Japan, Haneda Airport. Wow, that was a brilliant experience. Honestly, like if you could fly with A&A, I'd definitely recommend it. The service is absolutely top notch. Even from like when we're in London, you can feel the warmth of the Japanese hospitality straight away. And then the food was really good. We had like the salmon dish was so good, the rice was so good. Yeah, the entertainment system was really good. There's so many shows on there, so many different movies, even a lot of animation and stuff like Shin-chan, Doraemon, you even got like Anpanman, it's so good there. Yeah, the overall experience was really good. Definitely recommend if you guys want thinking about traveling with A&A, definitely do it because it's definitely worth the money and we had a good experience and probably next time we'll go back with them. I hope my experience has helped you decide whether you want to take ANA all the way to Japan. Give me a like if it did. I also have other flight reviews all the way to Asia and Japanese experience as well, so please check them out as well. This is only the start of the journey, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on our family fun adventures, and I help you guys around Japan. Until next time, I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next adventure in Japan. Ja, mata ne, bye bye.